Silverwood Lake is one of those classic Southern California places where you're like, whoa, wait, this is up here? A big blue reservoir tucked in the foothills of the San Bernardino Mountains and close enough to the Inland Empire and high desert to be an easy day trip. Whether you're coming from the north or the south, you just hop off the 215 freeway and head east towards Silverwood Lake. Lake is not a natural alpine lake. It's a reservoir created as part of California's modern water delivery system. If you want to get up close and personal with the dam before actually going to the lake, you can pull off at the sign that says Regional Park and start heading east. The lake was formed in the late 1960s, early 1970s by building the Cedar Springs Dam. It's a 249-foot tall dam that impounds the west fork of the Mojave River system and also functions as a key storage management point for the east branch of the California Aqueduct, which is part of the state's water project. The lake is what's known as a four-bay reservoir, where water comes in from the aqueduct and continue on its way where it's needed. It also supports a hydroelectric plant, known as the Devil's Canyon Power Plant. As you head back out past the dam, hit the main road, make a left, and it'll take you up to the Silverwood Lake Vista Point. Silverwood sits at roughly 3,350 feet of elevation, high for a Southern California reservoir, and is notably described as the highest reservoir in the state water project. As you walk around the park, you can also note the vestiges of a recent fire that went through. Continue on past the Vista Point, and you'll find the entrance to Silverwood Lake. You stop there, be sure to pay for parking. I got a ticket that was reversed. And then make your way into the park. I went there on a Friday in January, and the park was pretty much closed. There was not a lot going on, and there was not a lot of people there either. But even at that time of year, apparently on the weekends, the place can get really packed. Apparently, the real season for the lake goes from about Memorial Day through Labor Day. If you're a fisherman, you need to be aware of fish consumption advisories. The Office of Environmental Health and Hazard Assessment issues advisories. It doesn't mean you should never fish. It means if you keep fish to eat, check their guidance and follow the specific advice. I didn't take any specific trails when I was there, just kind of wandered along around the lake, looking back at the water, looking up at the mountains. But there is a section of the Pacific Crest Trail which goes through the park. It's like about 7 miles, but be aware that there are moderate to strenuous aspects of that trail, and it's not ADA accessible. Wildlife viewing tends to be the usual suspects for this area, like birds near the water or small mammals in the brush. Occasionally you get the, oh, something moved in the chaparral moment. It keeps you alert on the trails. But the real star is the setting, the long views across the water, the rugged hills. The kind of place that makes you stop and mid-walk and stare, and you're thinking, the freeway's not that far away. Look how incredibly beautiful this spot is. This area is cool as you can actually watch the water flowing in and filling the lake. I saw this crab out in the water, and I don't know, I guess maybe there's crabs here, or maybe somebody was using it for bait. When you see all the picnic areas and the shaded areas for people to kind of just hang out, this place must get absolutely packed during the season. There's a nice little gift shop where you can pick up drinks or other kinds of souvenirs. And shout out to Stacy, who was so kind to me and gave me lots of good information. As I started to leave, it was interesting to pass other areas where it seemed the water was flowing into the lake. As I left to head back home, just past that Vista Point area, there was a pull-off. And it was like a light little trail here that you could see that kind of went up the hill. And I saw that high point, and I thought, I'm going to go up there and see what I can see. That's where the vista point is, right over there. So right near that, before it or after it, depending on the way you come, is this entrance here up this hill where you can get this epic view, different view of the lake. It's interesting, a lot of SoCal outdoor spots are either wild or built, but Silverwood is unapologetically both. It's a man-made reservoir that exists because California engineered a water delivery system, and then it became a place where families can swim, fish, and hikers can step out onto the Pacific Crest Trail. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.